Hello, Dr. Watson here with another video about how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Today, I want to talk all about the About Me section. I will be honest, this is on par with the dreaded objective statement on resumes. A lot of times whenever I have helped people with their resumes, those objective statements have been pretty bad, and I'm noticing a similar pattern for your About Me section on your LinkedIn profile. Obviously not for everybody. Several of you have really nice ones. But whenever I looked through the group right before hopping on this recording, I noticed that there were lots of people who didn't even have an About Me section. And let me tell you, that is a really big missed opportunity. Let me tell you why. LinkedIn is the #1 job searching and job posting site. It is now larger than Indeed, Glassdoor, Monster. That was popular whenever I was in my undergrad. There for a while, even Craigslist was a go-to place to look for jobs. Now it is all about LinkedIn. It's where most of the companies are starting their job search. It's where they're posting their jobs. And because of that, you need to be findable. What does that mean? It means that just like we do search engine optimization for other digital assets and websites, you need to apply SEO principles to your LinkedIn profile. That means that it's going to be based largely on keywords. You need to really understand what industry segment are you wanting to be known as an expert, or what industry are you wanting to be highly matched to? And especially if you are in the job market or are going to be in the job market soon, you really need to spend time scouring the job descriptions, because in those job descriptions, basically, you're going to find a treasure trove of keywords. If you look through the companies that you really want to work for, or the job titles or job positions that you really want to do and be a great, highly matched candidate for, you need to make a list of the recurring keywords that you see. You're going to find these in the required skills. You're going to see them in the preferred qualifications. You're also going to see some language that may just be popping up as repetitive across some of those. That is your indication that that is a keyword that you need to make sure you're embedding in your LinkedIn profile. And the best place, or one of the easiest places that you can do this, is the About section. So in order to optimize this About section, you need to basically write it around the keywords that you would want to pop up in a search if people were to use those keywords. One thing that I have seen happen quite a bit, especially for students. So if you are not currently working and are a student at VSU or anywhere, I have a couple of students from some other universities. One thing I see a lot is right underneath your name, where you can have kind of like your title. It says student at Valdosta State University. And then on the other side of the screen, it shows the Valdosta State logo, because that is your current company and that's what pops up first. And then if you have an About Me section, then the first line of it says, I am currently a student at Valdosta State University. And if you scroll down just a little bit to the experience, it says, student at Valdosta State University. Okay, within like 3 seconds of looking at your profile, I have just seen student at Valdosta State University 4 times. And that's not taking advantage of the real estate that you have access to, right? So instead of this high level of repetition where everything says student at Valdosta State University, you need to diversify that. Okay, great, yeah, you're a student now, but what is it that you are specializing in? What does some of your work experience, what kind of industry or jobs does that embed you in? If you don't have any of those things, again, based on the job descriptions of the jobs that you want upon graduation, what are the keywords that you need to be using to talk about yourself? That way, you pop up whenever you put that open to work filter on your profile picture. That way you will pop up as a highly matching and potential candidate for those jobs. So if you look at my profile, you'll see at the bottom of it, I have this list of specialties. And you'll see things like consumer confusion, trademark infringement, and that's very much on purpose. So I have done research in the past about consumer decision making and likelihood for consumer confusion. And those are legal issues that brands face. And in the past, I have served as an expert witness in a legal case where two brands had the same name, but they had been in different industries until one of the brands made a new product that actually put them in the same industry as an existing brand with the same name. So served as an expert witness for likelihood of consumer confusion. And I really liked that, and I want to be able to do that in the future. And so if there are brands who are looking for a marketing PhD or an expert in consumer behavior, and they want somebody who has consumer confusion and trademark infringement experience, I want to pop up in that. I want to be findable. So it's a very strategic decision on my part for those things to be listed in my About Me section. You need to be able to do the same thing. Even if you have a job, but you are, maybe you're doing some freelance work, or you are a consultant and you're looking for new clients, right? Especially if you're in sales, it's going to be a really good idea for you to be findable based on the most likely search terms that people would use to be able to find somebody who does what you do. So again, take a look at that About Me section and evaluate if yours needs to be revised based on what it is you really want to be known for. If you don't even have an About Me section, now is your opportunity to go write a great one using SEO principles and keywords for which you want to be one of the return results. So happy networking, and let's get out there and make our LinkedIn profiles quite a bit better. Have a great day.